What's up, everybody? Welcome to this latest edition of Funko News. This edition of Funko News was recorded on April 11th, 2018. As usual, I want to start things off by focusing on what is available out in the wild. The 10-inch Porg has been found pretty much across the US, so if you're interested in that one, you should be, you at least have a good chance of finding it. I'm not going to guarantee that though, because I really don't know how many stores are getting. But yeah, people have been finding this across the country. You do see the number there if you like to use BrickSeek, but remember, BrickSeek is not always 100% reliable, and then sometimes you got to deal with the employees too, and I'm not going to say too much about that. I'll just say I'm aware that a lot of people are pretty aggravated with Target right now. But yeah, like I said, the Porg is out there, the 10-inch Porg, if you are interested in that figure. And I'm not a big fan of Porg, but this one being 10-inch and looking more true to the movie, I think it is pretty cool overall. You also see here that the Gwenum Pop is available now. And again, this may not necessarily be widely released, but you can start looking for it. I think it's really well designed, even though I don't read the Gwen Stacy comics, and I really haven't read a Venom comic in a long time either. But for me, it just comes down to design, and being a Marvel fan, I could definitely see adding that one to my collection. Punisher 2099, that's one that I've been waiting on. This one is actually available now on Walgreens website, and it actually is I'm actually going to put a link in the description for you all. Now me, I haven't ordered mine yet, but I do plan to in probably just a couple of days. I'm kind of hoping that Cole Obsidian will go ahead and be released as well, so I can order both at the same time. Cole Obsidian does show up on Walgreens website, but he's not available to order yet. So yeah, hopefully they will change that very soon. Also, if you missed out on the 8-bit Barb figure and you are interested in it, it is available again with GameStop. That is another link that I will share with you all. In the middle of the screen here, the image is very small, but I did want to point out that the 8-bit Rampage 3-pack has become available again, at least at the time of this recording. It is on Walmart's website again, so I will put that link for you all as well. And then Sully, this is the new Sully for Monsters Inc. It has started to show up. I'm not sure about the other Monsters Inc. figures, if they're hitting stores shelves just yet, but it seems like they would. If Sully is out there, then I would imagine that the others are going to be out there pretty soon. Me personally, I'm going to hold on and wait and see where the flocked version of Sully ends up. Originally, it was supposed to go to Toys R Us, but because of their situation, obviously it's going to, end up somewhere else more than likely. So, yeah, I'm really interested in the flocked Sully, and I do like this design of Sully, but I think I would just prefer the flocked one. And no idea why they haven't made a new version of Mike Wazowski. We'll see what happens with that. Hopefully they will. If you are outside of the US and Canada and you want to get your hands on the Goten and Trunks 2-pack, you can check with popculture.com. They do have it available right now. I'll say again though, this is for people outside of the US and Canada, because they will not ship this particular item to the US and Canada. That's because of store exclusivity basically. But for those of you in the US, do make sure you keep checking Box Lunch's website, because this one has been relisted a couple of times. Now, as far as the Funko pop-up shop is concerned, they listed this neon green glitter Freddy Funko Hikari figure, which I know a lot of people saw that and they were just like, pass. But it actually sold out. It may have helped that it's limited to just 500 pieces, but still at a $50 price tag, I was kind of surprised to see this one sell out. But it just shows that Funko knows what they're doing. If they keep making these, then obviously they are selling. Also on the Funko Shop, they do have the indoor box. If you don't have a Smuggler's Bounty account, you weren't able to order that one and you're interested in it, that is a way to go about getting it. Of course, the price is increased, from the subscription cost, but if you're really interested in it, like I said, that is a way to go about getting it. Moving on here with some random bits of information, you see this Black Watch Covert Ops Pop Tee. This is going to be a GameStop.com exclusive. I don't know if it'll be in the store. From what I've seen, it's just going to be online, but don't be surprised if it does appear in stores. This is supposed to release on April 17th. Also, you see here, remember that there are some football pops on the way, and when I say football, for us Americans, soccer, but yeah, these football pops are still on the way. But this particular player that you see here, Zlatan, I think is his first name. If I'm mispronouncing it, please forgive me. I'm not familiar with this player, but yeah, it seems like his pop has actually been canceled. So there's been some issue with the licensing there, I guess, and yeah, his pop is not going to happen. When I learn any more information also about these pops, then I will make sure that I share that with you all. You also see here in the upper right, remember that the Fanatics Day Out is coming up, and that's an event that is different from city to city, place to place, you know, and it does occur in other countries as well. So yeah, it's basically somewhat of a local thing, even though it occurs in different places around the same time. But yeah, for San Francisco, you see that that shirt design that they have going on up there with Freddie Funko and the NBA gear. I think that looks pretty cool. Yeah, I definitely like that shirt there. And then a bit of bad news here. The 10-inch Thanos, it was said to have been going to Walmart in Canada, but now it seems like it may not go to Canada at all. I really hate to even have to share that news, but you know, Walmart did make a statement, not like a big official statement, but they responded to somebody and they basically said that that was misinformation and there may have been some confusion with their supplier, which basically Funko. We know what they're talking about. But yeah, it seems like there's some miscommunication there, so doesn't seem like the 10-inch Thanos will be going there. If I learn any positive news about that situation, trust me, I will share that with you all. So Incredibles 2 is on the way, and if you missed it, I know some people like to avoid previews, but I know they dropped at least a second trailer, a Siblings Day trailer relating to Incredibles 2, so you can look that up if you haven't seen that yet. But as far as the upcoming figures are concerned, of course they're going to have pops, mystery minis, they'll have pocket pops and pin toppers as well. And you see here this really good image of Frozone, which I think they did a great job with that design. I really love the way that that looks. It really reminds me of the end of the first movie, and I kind of have a feeling, and this is not spoiler because I don't know what's going to happen, but I almost have a feeling like Incredibles 2 is probably going to pick up right where the first movie left off, because you notice here that they have the Underminer as a pop figure, and he was a villain that appeared at the end of the first movie. So that's perfectly fine with me if that's what they end up doing, but we'll have to see exactly what happens there. The other pops here, can't really get a good view of them right now, but I'm really looking forward to see what their designs look like. I really hope that Dash is in a running pose. He's my favorite character out of the Incredibles, so yeah, I'm actually looking forward to these figures and how they turn out. So next up here, the box lunch exclusive and also an Earth Day pop figure related, you know, here is Wally, and I really like the look of this. You know, it's really nice to see a really clear image of this finally, and this is going to release later this month, and you know, we're like halfway through the month, so this is not far away at all, and I know a lot of people are on the lookout for that one. I think it is going to be very popular. Also, you notice here they have a Pirates Jolly Roger Dorbs ride. Now, of course, they did a Jolly Roger Dorbs ride previously with the first Disney Treasures box. But yeah, this one here is the Pirates version, and this will appear in Disney parks beginning this Friday. So if you're familiar with these locations in Disney parks, then do be on the lookout for this one if you are interested in it. So Hot Topic did do a Periscope video. That's what I usually tend to wait for on Wednesdays before I really, you know, try to get to work deep into these videos. But they had some good information to share, and I was kind of wondering what was going on with this Hot Cash time. I was like, they really haven't said much to make this Hot Cash period, you know, like seem really exciting. But yeah, now they have done some reveals here, and of course you see they had Thanos on his throne, which I know that one's going to be a really popular seller there. It is the same head design from, you know, head sculpt from the common from what I can see, but regardless, it does look pretty cool. And you know, for people, especially for people like me that can't afford those high-end statues like the Sideshow Collectibles version of Thanos on thrones, which is, you know, hundreds of dollars, you know, this is a pretty good option to have there. So I'm glad to see that. And with Hot Cash, yeah, definitely cut that price down on it, because I think it is considered to be like a 6-inch figure, or I don't even know exactly how they would categorize it, but yeah, the price is going to be kind of up there. So yeah, definitely use your Hot Cash for that one. Don't procrastinate on it. And then also you see here the Skull Bag Harley Quinn, which when I first saw this image of it dead on, like, you know, the front view of it, I was like, I'm not so sure about that. And then I got to see the side view in their video, and you see that image there at the top of the screen, and I really like that mohawk design that she has going on. So I wasn't familiar with this design of Harley Quinn, but yeah, seeing the mohawk like that and the colors on it and everything, that just set it off for me. So yeah, this one is supposed to drop early next week, and the Thanos on the throne should be out by the end of next week. So again, use your Hot Cash with these, you know, and make sure you jump on those. You also see here this pink diamond coming from Steven Universe, this pop figure here, which is Coming soon, no date on that though right now. I don't know exactly when that's going to come out, if I learn any more information about it, and also when I get a better image of it, you know, especially her outside of the box, then I will share that with you all. I also wanted to point out that the solo pops are releasing officially on Friday, even though a lot of them are already starting to hit shelves. But, you know, if you're going to try to get a lot of the solo pops, then again, you might want to use your hot cash for those. It also seems like Hot Topic could be getting a Sandlot exclusive, of course, relating to the movie Sandlot. And that exclusive could be a flocked Beast. Of course, Beast being the dog from the movie. That's not 100% sure. You know, we'll see what happens with that. Of course, I'll share when I learn more. In the upper right there of the screen, you see that flocked not Winnie the Pooh, but it's from the Winnie the Pooh series, but you see that flocked Tigger Dorbs, which is limited to just 2,500 pieces. That is going to go online on April 24th. So if you're interested in that one, you know, just be alert with that, and I will try to give you a reminder, of course. Again, the flocked Tigger Dorbs will go online on April 24th with Hot Topic. Oh, I have it noted here also on the screen. I just want to, and I know it's bad news for some people, but I just wanted to put it out there again that the Invader Zim Pop Ride will come out next month. I have a feeling they may have decided to move this away from hot cash time, you know, just to make sure they make their full profits off of that. But that's just a theory, you know, but regardless, of course, once that ride does start to show up in stores, I will let you all know. As far as the solo figures are concerned, I am not going to name off every single figure because Funko was not exaggerating when they said they were going to do a lot with the solo movie. So you see the common pops here on the left hand side, which some of them have great designs to me. I definitely like Chewie with the goggles on, and then some of them are, you know, I'm not really excited about them because I really don't know about the characters yet. You know, that's one of the tough things about when figures come out ahead of a movie. So, you know, right now, people, for the most part, you're basing your decisions on purchasing these off of design. So that's really up to individual taste, you know. But you see here on the right hand side with the Dorbs figures that there is a Chase variant of Lando, which I actually do really like that outfit. I like it on the pop as well, which I'll get to in a moment. And then you also see that there is a flocked Chase variant of the Chewbacca Dorbs. So definitely ones to be on the lookout for. And then on the right hand side there, you do see that they have the wobblers as well of Han Solo and Lando. So continuing on here with Solo, because remember, there's a lot going on with it. You see the exclusives here. They actually have two different 2-packs of Han and Chewie together. The first one here in the upper left, that one is kind of interesting to me because they basically are prisoners there, obviously. And I'm not spoiling anything from the movie. I mean, the figure is there. You see it. And I actually didn't notice it at first. I mean, I thought the outfit that Han had on looked like a prison outfit. But then I actually noticed that they are cuffed at the ankle. So, you know, like I said, I don't really consider that to be a movie spoiler because the figure is out there. If you're a collector, you're going to see them regardless. And we still really don't know any context of where this takes place within the movie. You know, in the bottom left there, you do see those fighting droids. That is a GameStop exclusive. That one has actually already appeared in some GameStop. Some people already have gotten their hands on it. And then I was about to say previously with the this other 2-pack of Han and Chewie, I want to say that's basically just the commons together. I mean, that's what it looks like to me. If anybody sees a difference, you know, definitely let me know. But to me, it very much looks like the commons together. And then you see here the Hot Topic exclusive variant of Lando. I really like that outfit. It's kind of cheesy, but yeah, I really like that. And I'm looking forward to see how Donald Glover does playing Lando in this movie. Like I said, I'm not going to name every single figure here. I do want to point out that Woody Harrelson's character does have a Walmart exclusive. Again, that's another one that some people have found already. Down there, you see Dryden Voss. I think is how you say that name. That's a FYE exclusive. That is one of the villains within the movie. You also see a Stormtrooper here. Of course, there are two different storms. Well, actually, that first one there at the top right, that's actually called a Mud Trooper, which will be a Funko Shop exclusive. But then you see the Stormtrooper, which is a PX Previews exclusive below that one. It's still black and white, like, you know, the Stormtroopers tend to be, but it's just something about the way they did that figure that I think it looks pretty cool. And that's one of the main figures that has stood out for me, you know, so far from this line. That one, and then the Hot Topic exclusive Lando as well. Now down here in the bottom right, you see this Dryden Gangster, which originally was going to be a Toys R Us exclusive, but of course because of their given situation, it seems now that this one will be a Target exclusive instead. Now with the mystery minis, again, I'm kind of theorizing here because it seems like Target is going to get the exclusives, and you notice that there's 2 separate cases going on, so 6 exclusives altogether. I really think that one of these cases was probably originally intended for Toys R Us, but since Toys R Us, is going out of business, at least here in the the US, yeah, I think that's why maybe both of these are ending up at Target, because this usually doesn't happen. So yeah, if you're interested in the exclusive mystery minis for Solo, then you do have to look for those at Target. And still with Solo, you see here that they had the blind bag plushes. They are the keychain plushes, and these must be selling. Funko keeps on making them. I do think the Chewbacca one is pretty cute though. So yeah, if you're interested in those, of course, these released the same time as everything else this Friday. You see these pop tees as well, one featuring Chewbacca and one featuring Lando there. I really do like that Lando one. So yeah, that's all of the Solo stuff that has been revealed thus far. I think I covered everything there, but like I said, there's going to be more with this movie. So of course, I will try to keep you all updated as more figures are revealed. So with the rumor mill, I got just a couple of things to share with you real quick here. Now, I always say when it comes to the Quid app, if you see something on the Quid app, that doesn't always mean it's actually going to be a produced figure. But it is kind of interesting that they had these Quake pops on the Quid app. So, to me, I'm saying that this seems like it's likely to happen. And if you are a fan of the Quake games and you're familiar with these characters, definitely let me know what you think about the designs. Target could be getting an exclusive Black Panther and also an exclusive Deadpool, and the price point that I've seen for these is $25. So that leads me to believe that it's probably going to be like they've been doing, a combo of a pop and a t-shirt. So that's not 100% guaranteed. Remember, we are in the rumor mill, but like I said, based off that price point that I've seen, that seems likely to happen. I really hope that these are interesting variants of the characters, not just what has been happening a lot with these, which is basically just a color change. That happened with Kylo Ren, that also happened with Gladiator Hulk. I just hope that this one, these figures are more interesting, but time will tell if this is even legit. And then for Disney fans in particular, a metallic version of the Army Man from Toy Story could be on the way. Again, remember, we are in the rumor mill, but that could be on the way as a Hot Topic exclusive this summer. No particular release date yet, because remember, it's not even sure that this figure is legit. But this could be releasing in celebration of Toy Story Land opening up at Walt Disney World. So yeah, of course, if I learn more about this, I am going to try to update you all, because I have a feeling a lot of people will try to get that one, because a lot of people wanted the original version of the Army Man. So that is going to do it for this edition of Funko News. As always, I hope everybody got something out of this. And I really want to hear from you all. What are you looking forward to? Are people, let me know, like, if you're a Star Wars fan and you're really going to try to get a lot of those Solo pops. If you're trying to get all of them, God bless you, because that's going to be tough. There are just so many figures. So I really hate it for Star Wars completionists, because yeah, that's going to be pretty pricey to try to get everything. But yeah, let me know what figures you're excited for as far as the Solo wave is concerned. Also let me know what other figures you're on the hunt for right now. You notice here at the bottom of the screen, like I already said, I'm really hoping that Cole Obsidian gets basically released on Walgreens website soon, so I can order that along with Punisher 2099. And I do want to get that Gwen pop. Still trying to track down that Groot. I haven't given up on the Toys R Us exclusive Groot. I'm going to keep going back to Toys R Us, because I know, like I've said previously, they're still clearing out their warehouses, so things are going to keep arriving at Toys R Us. Don't stop hunting at Toys R Us just yet. The 10-inch Thanos, I'm still waiting for that pretty much to go online. I don't think I'll have any luck trying to find it in my area in store. We'll see what happens there. And then, the Faith Pop, I have no idea how to go about getting that, because it is a Pop Age exclusive, but I'm not going to give up hope on it. And I want to say this for all of my fellow collectors before I wrap this video up. I want some of you to have more of a positive attitude about collecting. I get some people in my comments that complain about how you won't be able to get something before the pop even comes out. Think positive. If you're going to be a collector, think positive. Of course, you can't get it all. I mean, that's just reality. You can't have it all. But at least have a positive attitude and don't give up before you even try to get your hands on a figure. you know, hunting is a big part of the game, and hunting is something that you should enjoy when it comes to this hobby. So yeah, think positive. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this